Hello, Hawks. I wanted to go over a few things that we will be doing for distance learning. So some of you may have already been participating in Google Meet sessions with your teachers. If you haven't, this is something that you will probably be doing very soon. And so I wanted to go over what that will look like for you. It is really important to remember that Google Meet is an extension of our classroom. And so you are expected to maintain Hawk behaviors. You need to be respectful and you need to be appropriate in all aspects of the virtual classrooms. So some of you might be asking, Miss Alyssa, what the heck is Google Meets? So Google Meets is similar to FaceTime, Zoom, or Google Hangouts. It's actually called Google Hangouts Meets. But this particular program is meant for business and education use. So because we are a school, we have access to Google Meet. So it is basically a video chat system. There will be a chat box, and then there's also a webcam usage. So let's see what this looks like. Your teacher may post some type of message in Google Classroom with a link to the specific meeting. You would click on this link. It will then ask you if you want Google Meet to use your microphone and your camera. You need to push allow. Once you do this, your webcam will be activated. You will see that there are some options here for the webcam and the microphone, but you actually want to join the meeting. So over here on the right, you will click Join Now. So I am currently in a Google Meet session. As people join, they will start to pop up on the screen. Some things that you need to notice. So down in on the bottom of the screen, you need to mute your microphone. You will only be using the microphone if you have a question or your teacher asks for some type of response. This red button in the middle means you will be leaving the session. You will be hanging up and exiting the chat room, essentially. And then you can turn off your camera. Again, please don't do this unless your teacher asks you to. Now, over in the right, you should have some more options as well. You can change the layout of your screen. So there are going to be a bunch of different students joining the session with you. And so you will have a few options of what that looks like on the screen for you. So if you push that, there are a few different options to choose from. I currently have it on auto, and that seems to work just fine for me. Some other options down here is you can use a full screen. So if your teacher has not asked you to open up any documents, whether that be Google Classroom or some readings, you can use the full screen option where there will be nothing else showing on your screen. If you need captions, you can turn that on as well. And then there's some other settings in here too. You can choose the quality of the video and the audio that's being sent out to the program here. However, please note that this might depend on the type of Wi-Fi connection that you have, and there might be some lag time depending on the type of resolution that you are requesting. So just using the basic will be fine, and I kind of suggest that. So up here in the upper right hand corner is a chat box, and your teacher will probably start off the session by asking you to say something in there, whether it be hello or what have you been up to lately, or did you do the readings or something like that. So I'm just gonna put, might help if I typed it correctly. Hi from Alyssa. Remember that this needs to be appropriate. The chat box is being monitored and it's being recorded. Anything that you do in Google Meets, if something is inappropriate, administration will be contacting your parents. So please remember to be appropriate in the chat box and while using this program. The chat box may also be used if you have a question. So let's say, I don't understand. Goodness, I can't type today. Can you explain that more, Mrs. Sepulveda? So again, this will show everybody can see your chat. This is not private chat with anybody. It is completely public. So just be careful what you're writing and make sure that everything is appropriate. If I go back to the main screen, you'll see that I can also see myself here in the corner, just so you know what others are seeing of you. But the main thing is that you really want to mute your microphone as soon as you come on. We want to limit the amount of background noise. And we want to make sure that when you are doing Google Meet sessions that you are in appropriate, quiet atmosphere, as quiet as you can get anyways. But that's really what the microphone feature is for, is to limit that background noise so that your teacher can focus on giving you your lesson for the day, whatever that may be. So when I am ready to end the session, when the teacher has said, okay, everything is done for the day, you again will want to click this red button at the bottom of the screen. You will see that a message will pop up that says you have left the meeting, and you can go ahead and exit out of that, and you can go about doing whatever it is that your next task is. If you have any further questions or complications about Google Meet, please contact Miss Nikki or me via email. Remember that we are here to support you in the best way that we can, and we care about each and every one of you and want you to succeed. We are all in this together. Have a great day, Hawks!